the Chiefs. No, you had the 49ers. Again, you've never beat me with the Chiefs. No, you weren't. It does matter. That matters. How do you know who's better if you're literally picking one? How is that? How do you say you're the overall best player then if you can only win when you've got the? But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm not taking away the wins. Like, you've got to do what you got to do to try to get the wins. But how do you claim to be the best player if I can only win if I have a mobile quarterback and an elite pass rusher? If I don't have those, like, I'm fucked. Like, I can't do anything. Like, how does that make you the best? I've won with every team except for like two. What do you mean I'm not good at winning? I mean, there's never an excuse. I give you guys your props when y'all win. I'm just saying, like, it is boring. I mean, that's just a fact. It's boring. I don't take away from your guys' strategy. That doesn't mean I have to like the strategy. Oh, you're fucking out of your mind. I won 20 straight. You haven't won 20 overall. Well, that's fine. Like that doesn't what you not playing doesn't have anything to do with what I've done throughout the year. There would be no play. You
The
can't lose
NFL
12
is
straight
on
and make the
EA Sports,
playoffs.
and
Like
we
you're
are in
not in the
Silicon
discussion
Valley
if we're
at
talking
Levi's
playoffs.
Stadium in
You
Santa
did
Clara.
nothing
The
for a
scene a
month.
short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst
I
out of the
won
locker room.
20
And
straight
we're ready for football as the
between you
49ers get
two and
set to
then the
do
random
battle
dude on
with the
fucking
Baltimore
Twitter. I don't even
Ravens.
count Brandon in the win
It's a
streak. That doesn't
rematch of
matter at
Super
all.
Bowl
Brandon's
47,
irrelevant.
minus
I
Ron
wouldn't count
Harbaugh.
Mike
The
in a win
Ravens
streak.
and 49ers are underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
No, I'm not. Y'all are just you're either blatantly ignoring the point or you're just ignorant. One of the two. Like you're. No, I'm just saying. Like I'm not. We're not talking about wins and we're not talking about winning games. Like that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about who wins games. I'm talking about the best player. That's what I'm saying. I don't care who you guys play with. I'm just saying like if you want you're not paying attention. Like that's not what I'm not criticizing who you play with. I'm saying like yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you they're Cowboys are top 5. But ratings don't dictate what's best in the game like that just because they're rated high. No, it doesn't.
Go, let's do this.
Because they're rated a 90, that doesn't mean game wise they're a 90. You're being willfully ignorant. Just a rating does not mean. I've lost 5 games. What are you talking about?
I got you, son. I got you, son.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's
fine.
I'm not saying I'm not in a bad stretch. I'm not denying that at all.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Flush to his right.
Good play.
Able to locate his running back. Open downfield. And he's taken down, but not before
Linebacker's too
reaching
slow
the
for that.
10-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Garoppolo now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there,
that might
feels like a win.
That might be enough to win it.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't
If my recent history repeats itself, 3 is an insurmountable lead.
Over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
You just get complacent. Like, I literally haven't been challenged in a month. Like, I've just been able to just steamroll everybody.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
56. Mike's 56. Get your swerve on. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Target.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. It's complete to Snead. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this
I mean, that was
situation
obvious.
would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
That wasn't my first read. I saw it after I already threw it, was complete. That wasn't my first read.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd down, Ingram.
He does have a good
only get a yard,
but I mean,
maybe 2 up to the 46.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, there's no reason to force that. Yeah, he fumbles. He fumbles a lot, actually.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, like you're just saying in general when somebody shoots? Or when
it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I mean, yeah, unless you juke into a hit stick.
Jackson from the shotgun. Big loss here as he's taken down. D Ford able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Taking it about the 16. Nice.
He's definitely not low.
There,
I mean, he's
16
good.
yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Hey, Zoo.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Now Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Yeah, Garrett.
It'll be a game
he didn't have a good game, but
and just like that, it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hey, gun. 65.
Let's go. Let's bring it. 49.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
Throwing it, Thomas.
Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Oh my
Keep it in, they
God!
did. They kept it in.
Wow.
It's down close to the goal
When it
line
bounced
at the
backwards, I was like, all
1-yard
right,
line.
we're good. And then it
Amazing.
shot.
Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe
Oh,
not even
shit,
an extra
guys.
yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have?
Oh,
Same groove motion
57 just
over
missed
and
it.
over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Had the safety.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
54, come on, 54. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Check, check, check. 6 guys, check 6 guys.
I mean, I think there's just a natural delay.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 99 yards.
I really won. I didn't get there. I blocked 8.
Tucker able to
blocked
connect on
everybody
the
but the
extra
2
point,
receivers.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
That's it, baby. We gon' work.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what
Are you
tried
kidding
before,
me?
realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and
Come
get things
on,
going in the excitement
99.
area.
And then it ends in a 7-yard gain on top of that.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
He's not gonna get me.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
In order for a
just stopped
screen
the
pass to
tackle so
break
bad.
big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Got him in. He finds Sanders.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a
Yeah, it's
little
only
bit
a few
better.
seconds.
First
usually.
down,
I mean,
San
it
Francisco. The pickup,
goes from a couple
14
seconds to
yards.
like 5 or 10.
2 minutes to play in
I don't
this
really know
first
why.
half. 7-3, our score.
We're fine with the check out.
Here we go, here we go.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mostert. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Green and little curl route for the running back. We play totally
2nd and
different
12.
defense.
Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
21. 48. Mike, 48. Hey, Delta. Check 48's the Mike. Check.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Well, the end zone.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram.
Fuck, what the hell?
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Verrett, on the tackle. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. He goes underneath to Ingram. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't. I was running outside the whole way.
Stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
No, we're good. Yeah, we go for the win. Play for the half.
Throwing is Jackson. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
God damn it. I either got to call a timeout. I fucking wasted a timeout on defense because I didn't pick a play.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
I mean, it wouldn't matter. Like, I could have taken a timeout, and then the next play would have been... I needed one more. I needed to get out of bounds.
The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I just never liked
first and 10 now from the 33.
Like, I used to like college, I used to like running the option and stuff. Like, that's fun, but I don't know, just in Madden, I've never been on.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Cowboy.
Hayward. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey, check. 53's
Okay.
the Mike. 53's the Mike. Watch the screen.
Jackson looking to throw on third.
Good.
Well, the
Yeah.
two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
That wasn't. I think I'm doing my reads backwards, man, because I looked deep first. And then
The San
I actually had
Francisco
the
offense
X
ready to
tight
start
end.
their next drive. And with the way
Two.
this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally.
Yeah,
because
but
they've
all
done
I needed,
nothing
I had
offensively in
I
this
had
game.
X on
Yet they still
the
find
fly,
themselves in a position
the tight end, and he
on
was
this
open
drive
too.
where a touchdown can give them the lead.
But I missed
they
that.
need to take advantage
And
of
I
it.
came
They're
back
still
and
looking
he-
for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
I got you.
They run again with Breida. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here we go. 180. 13. 48 Mike. 48. Hey, wahoo.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Steps away to his left. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He's got daylight. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
You were smart.
This
You
was a
had to
close
try.
game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Short.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just
we're
kick
about
the
2
extra
yards
point
away.
winds up successful.
Hit stick, baby. That was hit stick.
And a fair catch signaled
Yeah.
for and taken
No,
successfully.
I hit sticked you. I cut your legs out. Ivan, you're watching the game. Was
The
that not a user
49er
hit stick?
offense set to get this drive underway.
Thank you.
Lock.
No, you didn't. I took your legs
Garoppolo
out.
after the fake give to Breida. Flushed out right. And this one complete to Levine Toilolo. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Here's
Call
99.
that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 180. It's our field. Hey, it's all right. White. Lock's 49.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. Oh, and now he
Damn,
pulls him
Breida!
over.
Everyone's got to be able to
Back
catch
to
the
back
football.
hit stick.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if
Stick
you're on
'em both.
offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Watch the screen. Hey, team 6.
Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
It's
But
just
in
so
this
damn hard,
situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of
50-50
steam
balls
going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. Roberts has it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
I mean, that's a quarterback trying to take on a linebacker. It does matter. You're not fumbling with a star runner. You're a quarterback trying to make a play.
On 3rd down, Jackson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will.
Running back
5
fumble.
yards that time out of the scramble.
They don't fumble very often. The only time I see running back fumble is on
pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works.
He got hit stick by Wagner on back-to-back
pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Like the advantage shouldn't always go to the running back.
As he's on to punt for Baltimore.
He did. Wagner did make a tackle both times. Oh, shit.
It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And
there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
I mean, I don't run the ball.
Loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, Humphrey!
Incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey.
That's a
there to
pick
get a
six,
hand on
Humphrey. You're a fucking
we just
90.
saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. Ooh, the juke. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Oh, I tried to shoot.
Pressure, down he goes.
Oh, because I was behind the line.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Tucker's kick is good.
This was my point earlier.
Stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the
You weren't winning before that. You weren't ahead before the fumble.
Got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
It really doesn't. I mean, you can blame it on that, but like it goes back to my point earlier. If I don't give the game away, your offense isn't strong enough to win it on your own. That was my point earlier.
Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
I haven't turned it over.
When you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly.
I'll take that.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Get out of the way!
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that
I can hear myself.
So hold on, you're not done in the 4th. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Niners on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo.
Oh, my God, just didn't
to
put his hands
Sanders.
up.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Now Garoppolo. In a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down like we saw there.
Yeah, it's just not fun.
Big pickup.
I mean, it was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
He's going to let it go deep for the... And this is intercepted. And that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
I remember you used to be able to go up and get those.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Right there.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Crunch time, defense.
Fumble one? How many fucking points? You just talking about you don't like fumbles?
And despite the late lead,
oh my Lord,
throw, buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
There you go, Jackson.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock.
Yeah, I'm not, but I'm not. Like, hey, I mean, I'm not being careful with it like I was.
It ended up costing them.
No, if I was, I would be doing the same thing that I did.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo.
Give me that shit.
It's intercepted at the goal line.
Come on.
Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
That was me all the way. That was me. That was literally my user player the whole way. Fucking Ivan, will you straighten this guy out?
The Raven offense
That
set
was
up the
me
line
the
for this
whole
next
fucking
drive.
way.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So
Yeah,
now with
I
6
can-
seconds
I
remaining,
can
we
hear
get a
the delay.
timeout on the field. Jackson now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter,
get a
they
win
held them
and
scoreless.
then duck
Brandon, if you
out.
throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has
I mean, I
been a
agree. It's
presentation
not
of
a
the
championship.
NFL
I
on
won
EA
2 out of my last
Sports. For
7.
more,
It's
check
not a
us out
championship,
at
but-
easports.com. With that, we say good night
Today's championship.
from Silicon Valley.
Yeah, got to play winners. I'll play Ivan and then I'll take you out again. Like I don't got no problem with it. No, it's early over there. It's late over here. Yeah, it's fucking 1 a.m. over here. I am. I'll play him and then I'll play you. I'm not running from anybody. I literally have no. Yeah, you can invite me. I don't really count that Browns win as a win. I mean, I count it as a win, but I don't because I need a dub. But yeah, my headset's fixing to die. All right, fucking Cowboys. Who do we get against the Cowboys? No, I worry too much about Lawrence. Like, fuck it. Lawrence is gonna make his plays regardless, obviously. Like, there's not shit you can do to slow him. Yeah, like I mean, it's obvious. Like he's gonna make his plays no matter what. I double team him. I leave a back over there. I had the best tackle in the game. Yeah, I know that. I always drop back. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Because if I'm already in the shotgun, I don't really need to be dropping back, but I drop back anyway. I've always done that. Like I've just always dropped back. I like that extra room. Uh, the Ravens. The Ravens and the Cowboys would be an absolute fucking train wreck of a matchup. But with the Cowboys, you got to have somebody that can beat that man press. Are you blue or white? You're white? But nobody throws the ball, so you don't need good corners.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I don't know. I had to plug my headset in. I don't know, maybe that's it. Well, yeah, my headset's about to die. Yeah, like all my shit's running out. My controller's plugged in, my headset's plugged in. I just forget. God damn, this is a kind of slow team. Y'all got banned from Robinhood? I was literally just thinking about the other day. I was like, I haven't heard him talk about it in a while. Insider trading. That's weird. How can they tell you how to spend your own money? That's crazy. Somebody's always watching. I don't know if anybody is right now.
Check 55 to Mike. It's a party now.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott, and he hits Jason Witten, the tight end.
I think Josh is going to win.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I have Josh winning.
A gain there of 21 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Squeeze, double.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good play. You're not following your own rules. So you guys.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
If you don't get it, it's over.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
He fucking ran it.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Fucking ballsy.
Prescott from the gun.
Oh!
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. Running with Elliott. Oh! And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
After that for a 4th and 2 twice. All that for a field goal, too.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
That was a big tackle.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
What the fuck?
This will be taken very short. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You gotta be kidding me, man. What the fuck was that?
Oh, what?
I know. That was... I was panicking.
I've never seen that ever happen.
It's the type of shit that happens to me. You watch me play, you'll
Cousins and the
see
Vikings with a first and 10.
I always
at
tell
their own
Michael
25-yard line.
something like that. Oh, you have to run it out.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. After 1-7. On EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
That would be something.
That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Cousins.
Oh.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Easy. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Oh, I tried to undercut it. I seen him the whole way, but I tried to undercut it.
Linebacker Jalen Smith. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Oh, come on.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Kill. 47. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott.
Nothing, Josh.
And he
Always
takes
throw
it
an
down to the 40
interception.
with a pickup of 4.
I tried to undercut it.
When we see
If
those
they'd
runs
undercut
to
it,
the
it was
perimeter, we
first,
see those
but-
runs to the edge. We
Let me
think
give you a
about
little
big
hint,
breakers,
Josh.
don't
Quit
we? In
playing
this
cover
case, it was
3
a
'cause
modest
it's picking you
gain,
apart.
but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Thank you for telling them.
Hey, 47.
No, I
2
literally
minutes
just
on the
walked up
clock,
right now.
2nd
Because he's
quarter,
picking you apart with that
7-0
same
ball
route
game.
with Witten.
I mean, I don't know why it's there. It's just,
We remind you that coming
There's
up in 2
literally a guy
minutes'
in
time,
that
we'll
gap.
hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan
I was
Coachman will
almost
have
shut the
highlights
fuck
and
up,
analysis of this first half of action.
I'm rooting
From the
for you,
40
Josh.
now on 2nd down. Prescott, coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
Mike 42, check. 42. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Check. 42's the Mike. Check. 46.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott down. Under pressure,
missed him.
and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
I damn near
Vikings gonna
missed
signal
him.
for the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
If Ivan gets a touch or a field goal.
They'll run with Elliott. And an alley to run. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A bold play call there on 3rd down, and they almost picked it up.
They almost got there, as you just noted. Brings up 4th and inches. And you know what I'm a big advocate of if you're going to go for it here, and I think that they should? Quarterback sneak. Pick up the first down, get a fresh set, and then go for the end zone.
Watch the whip.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They'll try and run for him. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Elliott. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now Elliott. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This is an easy one, 23-yarder.
Yeah, I mean, you can't win it with one
Forbath
possession.
will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I hate playing in Dallas, man. That fucking sun is
I always tell Ivan to make the fucking
Here
game.
are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
Mess you up,
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, Are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
If you don't score on this drive,
Cousins to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
The ball too long.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find
Almost
anyone
fucked
open.
it up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cousins gives way to Cook. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Oh,
truck stick. But able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A first down throw for Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
You got that play clock.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime.
Way down. No wonder.
They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over. That
like
type of a
10
speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Oh,
Tough
yeah.
first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing.
You're
but with a
a
guy
cheater,
like him,
Ivan.
you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game
You're
and on the
supposed to
stat sheet
turn
as
it
well.
off. That's why our games went by fast, too. That's why. You're
On
caught,
2nd and
Ivan.
9. Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. A minimal gain there on the 8th play
makes
of the
you like
drive.
usually people want to hurry
8th
up.
play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
For whatever you call it.
Now Cousins.
Fucking A.
Here as he's taken down. Defensive end
You
DeMarcus
throw another
Lawrence applied
interception,
the
guys?
heat.
No,
Well, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Why?
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, Charlie.
No, you can play 3-on-3 on the new Madden.
Now Cousins on 4th down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Michael, he just
Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. Elliott. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
I was going to run it down with that play clock XL.
Yeah, sack was huge because I was in field goal.
They go to Elliott again. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Here we go. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Here we go, kill.
42, Mike 42, check, Mike 42. You ain't ready.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check three.
Making all the right
A
reads.
20th carry here for Elliott. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast.
You don't dominate me.
On second half, no matter what.
If anything, I dominated you last game.
This was a big score to start the second half.
Well, we'll play after this. Exactly. You're always running. You really are.
The
You
Vikings
literally
now
are
to
always
start their
running
next
for
drive.
whatever
And
reason.
let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Hey, high 7.
First down, here's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Cousins.
God damn it.
Looking for
Throw
his
it
tight end
short.
Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case.
I was trying to play the reverse psychology to give Josh some hope.
And beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, but
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's play Ivan. I'm tired. See, you're such, like, you always have your excuse. Like, instead of playing me, Which you knew you were going to beat Josh.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6.
You beat me by
and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now as a quarterback. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation.
Back on that one.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Third and long for Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Cousins to throw for it on fourth. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
It's like, I don't know. I don't understand. I literally don't understand the game.
Oh, Lord.
First down carry by Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And Forbath will put this one through. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So that'll back them up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Lawrence is on fire.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Throwing, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Right near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Stop your whining.
The fuck? Nobody's where they're supposed to be.
Cousins on first down. Being chased out left. They'll dump this off to Cook. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it second down.
Here we go.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And almost intercepted. If he could have picked it, maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
On third down, Cousins.
Oh!
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And that's Elliott, complete. He's got the first down here inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott.
Oh, I tried to hit
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. Second and 5 now. Prescott. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just
I got held.
Get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Forbath to add the extra point. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Crazy how just a couple of plays. Shake it so good.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team.
And it's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Kill! 47!
Mike 42. Mike 42, check. Mike 46.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that will write a finish to this ball game. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a
got you figured out.
Which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Oh, my Lord.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So they tried to tack on two more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a two-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
No, I mean, that's what I've said all along. You don't make mistakes.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, those fourth downs were huge. He really didn't do much until that. I mean, he converted the force, but he was getting 2-3 yards a pop. And then, yeah, he had that long run. I mean, we had to play up. We had to stop it.
Invite me, Josh. Who are you gonna be?
I don't know. I think I've got. It's stupid to say it, but I think I kind of know what I'm doing wrong now. I literally have to play in two entirely different ways against you guys. Yeah, I literally have to play two entirely different play styles.
Later.
Not really a good game, but thank you.
Oh, you're gonna be the Chiefs?
Chiefs need some redemption.
And if I beat you with the Chiefs, and you're the Chiefs, then I won't. Can't hear it anymore.
I mean, you just lost with the Niners, so a win with the Niners isn't. I mean, it's 1-1.
Not really. Can't believe you got owned that bad, Josh. What happened to you?
It's just those
It
two
wasn't
plays.
even close.
No, it was. It was 10-0 in the fourth quarter, and I literally just got sacked to take me out of field goal range.
Yeah, but you weren't gonna score anyways.
I was in field goal range. Like all I had to do was not get sacked.
Yeah, but even then, you couldn't stop him on the offense. So let's just say you got a field goal. It would have been 3. He would have been up 17 to 3, and there's just no way.
No, it was 10-0. It wasn't 17. It was 17 after
he would have scored another touchdown, then it would have been 17 to 3.
Nah, I mean the offense didn't. Like I said, I can't play the same
From
way.
the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the San
I had a
Francisco
guy there, and the guy
49ers.
just wasn't making the plays. So then I was like,
And
fuck
no
it, I'll just
return on
pick the
this
guy
one as the
standing
fair
over
catch
with
is
me.
signaled for and taken.
That solved it. Like, the guy was there. I just don't know why he wasn't. And then we even put Smith over him? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm fucking tired already, man. I'm just tired of. He always does the same shit, man. He never wants to play. Like, once he wins one barely, then he'll never want to play again. Like, just play again. Like, run it back. Whenever you guys play, you always play 2 in a row.
We play early. Y'all won't get on so fucking late. Like, I go to work and get out, and I'm still on before you guys fucking get on.
Well, I'm always on. Like, I can play whenever, but Ivan always takes a nap or whatever he does. I don't know what he does when he gets off. Like, I want to play my time like around 6, which is 8 your time. Because that's when I'm not tired, I'm ready to go. I just got done doing all my stuff at work.
Close enough. Alright, guys. A good game followed up by a shitty game. Let's see which one was more accurate.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Oh!
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Levine Toilolo, the tight end, is intended target. Third down here.
Here we go. 180!
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida.
Oh!
Able to haul it in is Kittle. That's good for 28 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, takes to midfield but no further, just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
11.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
Got it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Oh,
the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He wants it all for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 46 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
21. Here we go. Mike, stay alpha.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
21. 12.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Let's go, defense. Let's get on the
After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he got
Nobody
blown
blocked.
up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
No, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that
camera
time.
only goes
And
back
it's
so
2nd
far.
down.
I don't know why it does that.
Yellow.
Like it's pressed up. It's kind of weird.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. 15.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. And going deep. He's got a man.
Come on, man.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 57 color. Check.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he checks this one down to Williams. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, we just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Arm.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Easy.
Right there. 54. Exit. 54 Mike. Come on. Mike.
Mahomes to throw once more. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
He goes to use you. Comes to me, it's me. Mike 54. 3 buzz. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, we gotta get to the ball, team. We gotta get to the ball.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes flushed out right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now left side on the swing pass, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Push him in.
Are you serious?
Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. The Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
Why do you throw it so?
And now this
God
is
damn it, what the
intercepted. My
fuck
goodness.
is going on?
Picked off by the
20
Honey
yards
Badger,
before. Why
Tyrann
you throw it
Mathieu.
so far
And his
out?
guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I don't get that. Why does it always throw it far? He's right there. Why did you throw it out? That's just stupid. Why the fuck open? Why'd you throw it out?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Or something. It always does that. You don't need to throw it fucking far. He's wide open.
Mahomes now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. 3 birds.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. I got you.
Now Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And he'll give it here to his running back.
What is going on?
Cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
Hey, Haywood.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This just a 24-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, and now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mahomes going to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
On second and a long way to go. Mahomes, and this is caught by Watkins. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This is brought in at the 21. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of
this? Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Undercut. 11. Hey, shoot. Hey, watch the ball.
24 is the line.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Garoppolo to throw for it.
What the fuck are you doing?
My goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Wide the fuck open.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Yellow.
Army. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. What's the word?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Now it's Mahomes again. Dancing to his left. Looking left side for
come on,
Watkins, and he's
came
got
back
it.
to me.
And
Didn't
he'll
gain a
only get
fucking
this to
yard
about the
off of that.
35. Well short of the line to gain. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this will be a
Oh, my Lord.
52-yard attempt.
I've never seen a target that small. Well, just a miss. Should have taken a delay of game. Would it
And
make
this
you kick
kick
it?
is not going to be
Yeah,
close.
it
It's
makes
well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Now, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we
Man,
think they're
why do you
definitely
throw it
within
so
range.
fucking
And he's
far
going to be
out,
intercepted a
man?
3rd time. Picked by Kendall
God
Fuller.
damn, Garoppolo. Fuck, man.
And he'll take it across
Seriously, why do you throw
midfield
it
to
so
the
far?
46-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons.
Fucking
Quarterback
run.
gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from
Yeah,
him.
so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise,
Every
just don't
fucking
do it.
interception that keeps happening, you just fucking suck your dick in the game, man.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete.
Interceptions aren't even on me.
It's a
I'm just on
4-yard
fucking
pickup,
quarterback.
and that'll make this a 2nd down. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this is
Come
caught by
on, man. That
Watkins.
was fucking zone. Why the fuck was it
3/4 of the
there?
books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Right there. 50.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
To throw, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And again, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 16. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And Butker able to put this one through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this one complete to Levine Toilolo. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off around the 41. Facing this 4th-quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Mahomes now on 1st down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights.
Running.
And the lead
Like,
down
seriously,
to 3
like,
touchdowns
he
at
can
21.
throw on the run, man. Like,
now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He's going to let it fly. Oh! And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust your.
And now here's another interception. Picked off down at the 10, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
That's what's going wrong.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and it's third down.
I was doing him wrong the whole time, pushing down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Boys.
You want a better quarterback and you're picking Dallas?
No, I was thinking about it, but I like to run. Shoot. At least he's mobile. He should be better at running on the run than fucking Garoppolo. I can't stand this fucking room. It's fucking so hot. Let me see.
I'll show you how to use them.
God damn, I was doing the same thing to Ivan too. God damn it, that's what I was doing wrong.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. Set 53. Let's get this work on.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game.
Oh shit, they got a... I didn't see that dude down there.
Game's first play at second down.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, Delta.
53 at the mic.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield.
Yeah, baby.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gained?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
Breeze now to throw. Flush to his right. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Kill.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Buying time to his left. And incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Breeze to throw again.
Get the fuck out the way,
incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Breeze. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That's the receivers that spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. 10, 13.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
One Omaha.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
This one complete to Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 25 on second down, Breeze flushed out right. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Breeze. This is caught by Ginn. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Toss play, Kamara. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. They're going deep for Hill.
Oh!
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Breeze going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
56, the
2.
check 56.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Garoppolo on first down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On the screen, this is Coleman. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. Where the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. On third down, here's Kamara. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
33 yards that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Garoppolo now. 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. This is caught. And he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
General West.
Switch.
It's Coleman here. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hey, gun.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 miles.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On first down, Breeze looking long for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Garoppolo now. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Give him 3 on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Here we go. Black 80! 12.
Rep.
Go!
Mott's 56.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul
Got
it
it,
in.
baby.
And he'll be out of bounds,
That
but
was
able to get it
fucking
up
out of
past the
bounds.
45. A really nice gain of
Beautiful.
25
That
yards.
was fucking out of
He
bounds.
drug his knee. 1 knee equals 2 feet.
He dragged his left knee that was out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Gee, what the fuck is going on?
Switch.
On first down, it's Coleman, and he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Here we go.
Right there, 56.
21. Hey, echo.
Hey, they scared.
On second and 12, Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything, but you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because they're such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
Come on, let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Let's go. Hey, we got
Now Breeze. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Now Breeze. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
check. 11. Check. 53 is Mike. Check.
Hey, Orbit.
53 is the mic.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Hey, exit.
Get ready.
21.
56.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
Kamara now to return.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Hey,
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Again, it's Kamara. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Score! It's a 49er touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that